Good morning, students. I hope you have completed exercise 10A. Today we will discuss some results based on parallelogram, in which the first result says that prove that in a parallelogram each diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. Second is opposite sides are equal, and third is opposite angles are equal in parallelogram. So here I took a parallelogram ABCD, in which if I join a diagonal AC, then we have to show that these two triangles will be congruent. This means ABC congruent to CDA. Second, we have to show that opposite sides are equal. That is, AB is equal to DC and BC is equal to AD. And we have to show that opposite angles are equal. This means angle B is equal to angle D and angle A is equal to C. Now, if we will see these two triangles, first we have joined AC and then we are looking for a triangle ABC and triangle CDA. If you see these two triangles carefully, you will see that AC is common. Angle BAC is equal to angle ACD. These two angles are alternate interior angles. Similarly, this ACB is this angle is equal to this angle. These two angles are also alternate interior angle. So by ASA, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. So we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. So the first part is proved, or we got diagonal is dividing the parallelogram into two triangles of equal areas. If we will apply CPCT for these two congruent triangles, we can say that AB will be equal to CD. We can write by CPCT, AB will be equal to CD and this BC will be equal to DA, which is the third one. And angle B of this triangle will be equal to angle D of this triangle, which also is the third part of this theorem, that angle B is also equal to angle D. Similarly, if we will join BD and we will prove that triangle ABD congruent to triangle BCD, we can get angle A is equal to C. Theorem 2 says, prove that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So here I took a parallelogram ABCD and its diagonals are AC and BD. Both are intersecting at point O. We have to show that AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. So for that, I have chosen two triangles AOD and COB. If you see carefully these two triangles, this AD is equal to BC. Just now we have proved that opposite sides of a parallelogram. This angle, will it be equal to this angle? Alternate interior angle. And this angle is equal to this angle. Same alternate interior angle. So we have triangle AOD congruent to triangle COB, and by CPCT we can write AO will be equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. Now we will discuss theorem 3, which is converse of theorem 1. Theorem 1 says that in parallelogram opposite sides are equal. But here we are going to prove that if each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, then it is a parallelogram. So here I took a quadrilateral ABCD in which opposite sides are equal, that AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. We have to prove that it is a parallelogram. We know by the definition of parallelogram that a parallelogram in which opposite sides are parallel. This means to prove ABCD is a parallelogram, we have to prove that AB parallel to DC or BC parallel to AD. So for that, we have joined A and C. So we are getting two triangles ABC and CDA. Let us prove that these two triangles are congruent. If you see here properly, we can write AB is equal to CD. This is given. Similarly, BC is equal to AD. This is also given. And AC is common. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA by SSS. Now if we will apply, after proving these two triangles congruent, if we will apply CPCT, angle A of this triangle will be equal to angle C of this triangle. This means angle BAC will be equal to angle ACD. Similarly, angle C of this triangle will be equal to angle A of this triangle. So we can write DAC, this angle will be equal to BCA. But these are alternate interior angles, and we know that if alternate interior angles are equal, lines are parallel. So we can write AB will be parallel to DC and BC is parallel to AD. And if both the pairs of opposite sides are coming parallel, this means the quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram, which we have to prove. Theorem 4 says, if in a quadrilateral each pair of opposite angles are equal, then we have to prove that it is a parallelogram. You can see here I have taken a quadrilateral ABCD in which angle A is given equal to angle C and angle B is given equal to D. We have to prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. For proving ABCD is a parallelogram, we have to show that both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel. This means AB parallel to DC and BC parallel to AD. So I wrote both the given equation once again. A is equal to C and B is equal to D. Now adding equation 1 and 2, we have A plus B is equal to C plus D. Now we have angle sum property of a quadrilateral, that angle A plus B plus C plus D is 360 degree. Now this C plus D I am replacing by A plus B. So at the place of C plus D I am writing A plus B again. So on left hand side we have twice angle A plus B is equal to 360 degree or A plus B is equal to 180 degree. So we got A plus B is equal to 180 degree. But A plus B is equal to 180 degree is looking like co-interior angle. If AD and BC is parallel and this is a transversal, then only A plus B will be 180 degree. So we got A plus B is equal to 180 degree. So I wrote, but these are co-interior angles, and if co-interior angle sum is 180 degree, we can easily write AD will be parallel to BC. Similarly, if we will prove that angle B plus C is equal to 180 degree, we can prove that DC parallel to AB. So both the pair of opposite sides is coming parallel, hence ABCD is a parallelogram. Theorem 5 says, if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other, then we have to prove that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. You can see here I have taken a quadrilateral ABCD in which diagonals AC and BD are bisecting each other at O. This means AO is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. We have to prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. For proving ABCD is a parallelogram, we have to prove that opposite sides are parallel. So I have chosen the triangle AOD and COB. If you see properly, these two angles are equal. Both are vertically opposite angle. AO is equal to OC and OD is equal to OB. So these two triangles are congruent by SAS. So by CPCT we can write angle DAO. This angle is equal to this angle by CPCT. If DAO is equal to OCB, DAO is equal to OCB, then clearly these angles are alternate interior angle. And if alternate interior angles are equal, we can say that lines are parallel. These alternate interior angles are made because of AD and BC. And this AC is behaving like transversal line. So we can prove that AD is parallel to BC. Similarly, we can prove that AB is also parallel to DC. Hence, ABCD is a parallelogram. Theorem 6 says, prove that a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if its one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So here I took a quadrilateral ABCD in which one pair AB I have taken parallel to DC and AB is equal to DC. To prove that ABCD is a parallelogram, we have to prove the another pair of opposite sides, that is AD is also parallel to BC. So for that we have chosen triangles ABD and triangle CDB. We are proving them congruent. So AB is equal to DC, this is given. And since AB is parallel to DC, we can write angle ABD is equal to BDC. This is alternate interior angles. Plus this BD is the common side. So these two triangles are congruent by SAS. So if these two triangles are congruent by CPCT, we can write ADB is equal to angle CBA. So these two are alternate interior angles, and we know that if alternate interior angles are equal, lines are parallel. So the same thing I wrote over here, angle ADB is equal to angle CBA, but these are alternate interior angles, so AD is parallel to BC. AB is parallel to DC is already given, and we have proved that AD parallel to BC. So both the pair of opposite sides are coming parallel, hence we can write quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Now in the next theorem we have to prove that diagonals of a rectangle are equal. Here I took a rectangle ABCD in which we have to prove that the diagonals AC and BD are equal. When I gave you the definition of rectangle, I told that rectangle is a type of parallelogram in which each angle is 90 degree. So this means all the properties of parallelogram will be satisfied over here. So we can use properties of parallelogram as well. So for proving diagonals are equal, we have chosen the triangles ADC and BCD. I made both the triangles separately. This is ADC and this is triangle BDC. Sorry, BCD. Look at these two triangles. I have made it separately. So AD, will it be equal to BC? What's the reason behind it? Both are opposite sides of rectangle ABCD. Since rectangle ABCD is a type of parallelogram, so its opposite sides will be equal. Angle D will be equal to angle C. Both are 90 degree. Because it is a rectangle, each angle will be 90 degree. And this DC is coming common in both. So these two triangles will be congruent by SAS. And if these two triangles are congruent, we can apply CPCT, and hence we have AC is equal to BD. AC, last two will be equal to the last two of RHS. So we got the diagonals are equal. AC is equal to BD. So students, you will do homework as exercise 10B, question number 1 to 15. In my next class, I will discuss some more theorem based on quadrilateral, parallelogram and square. Till then, bye. Thank you so much.